Good evening and welcome to the Spartan Bowl as the Spartans prepare to take on the Rushville Lions. This is a Union Savings and Loan pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bake since 1892. I'm Caden Mapes, and joining me tonight is Elijah Murray and Brant Likens. Brant and Elijah, how do you guys see tonight going?
I see tonight going very well for the Spartans. I think they have a great opportunity tonight to get back over 500 tonight, and I expect them to get control of the game early, and hopefully it'll be successful.
For me, I see total dominance on the Spartan side. You know, for the past number of years, it's always come out on top for us, and I believe that we're going to keep it going this year.
Right. Last time Rushville won was 2014, and so Rushville's going to be hungry tonight. They're going to be coming into this game looking for a win as the Rushville Lions control tonight's tip. Yes, number 10 bringing the ball up. And the open three, and that is good. That is number 10, Clayton Chase. And the Rushville Lions get out with an early lead, 3-0 over the Spartans. Perfect lead for the Lions.
Yeah, it's a good way to start for the Lions tonight.
Xander McKenry controlling the ball. Kicks it out to number 22, Brady Cloyd. And Blaine Hornsby looks to drive. Goes for the two, it's no good. Puts back up his own shot, and that is no good. And the Rushville Lions recover the ball as they look to push the tempo up the court. That's number 20 controlling the ball. Number 10 looking for the shot, drives into the lane. Number 3 looking to reset the play for the Lions. Number 10 brings it around the top of the key, kicks it out to number 11, Nick Jarman. Lions look to be playing a bit of a slower offense tonight, and that doesn't really come with any surprise with Kerry Brown being their head coach now.
Yeah, he definitely likes a slower tempo basketball, more heavily defensive, and we'll probably see a lot slower game tonight than what we're used to.
Right, and the Connersville cheer block knows this feeling all too well of holding onto the ball and waiting for an open shot as the Rushville Lions get an offensive foul on them. And that'll be on number 50, Danny Korn, his first foul of the game.
Rushville personal, number 50, Danny Korn, his first,
and
team's first.
Xander McHenry to inbound the ball. Jaden Peterson at the top of the key, kicks it out to Hunter Allen.
Spartans seem to be running a play there.
And Blaine Hornsby at the top of the key. Looks to drive in, hits a little spin move, and that is good for the Spartans' first points of the game. Very nice move from Blaine Hornsby right there.
Yeah, I like to see him get in the paint all night tonight. I think he could live there tonight and get a lot of points through that way.
You know, with Blaine, I think tonight we're going to see him show his versatility with how he's able to not only just perform in the paint, but also from the perimeter as well.
Right. Blaine's a very versatile player, and if the Spartans are able to utilize him all season, that's going to be ideal for them because he can shoot the three, and he is also very good in the paint.
Yes.
Hunter Allen controlling the ball at the top of the key, kicks it out to Blaine Hornsby. Jaden looks for the shot but passes it up as Brady Cloyd takes a shot, and that is no good. And that is rebounded by the Rushville Lions. And number 20, Owen Zachary, pushing the tempo. I believe Owen Zachary, number 20 for the Lions is a freshman. So Coach Brown goes with starting a freshman tonight. And that'll be a turnover for the Rushville Lions by number 3, Quentin Kane. Very low-scoring game so far. And Jaden Peterson takes the ball up the court. Blaine Hornsby showing in the paint, kicks it out to number 22, Brady Cloyd. Kicks it out to Jaden Peterson. He's going to take the three, and that three is no good. That's just the shots the Spartans have to knock down. And that was a problem last game with the Spartans just missing open shots, and just you can't do that against teams like this, especially a conference opponent.
You know, this being the first conference game of the year, I think that it's important to really show and determine what you want to do with this team and how you want to finish in the standings for that. Hopefully the end goal being the number 1.
Right.
Yeah, this game is very important for their standings and if they want to win the conference or not.
Right, it's all about shifting momentum. I mean, pretty much if you want to win the conference, you can't lose a game, and that's how it is almost every year.
Especially this year with Greensburg and Lawrenceburg and
it's going to be,
like that.
It's not determined. I mean, there's a lot of years. And that would be a blocking foul. That looks like Jaden Peterson went down hard, and he is holding onto his back.
Yeah, that was a big collision right there between Jaden and I'm not sure who the Rushville player was, but
number 20, Owen Zachary, the freshman, his first, team second.
Number 40, Malachi Knight. For the Spartans, number 24, Kevin Seeley.
And Kevin Seeley, number 24, will come in to replace Jaden Peterson. And the ref calls a travel on number 14, Hunter Allen. Looked like both teams were fighting for the ball. I'm not sure he ever had control of that, but
it looks more like a jump ball to me.
Right. And Owen Zachary bringing the ball up the court for the Lions. Almost intercepted by the Spartans, but the Lions regain control. Number 3 looking to go to work against Blaine Hornsby. Blaine playing good defense here, and that's just a good shot.
Yeah, he got a lucky roll in the basket there, but that was a good play by him.
Not the greatest start for the Spartans so far.
No, very slow tonight, very slow.
I'm sure the Spartans will kick it into gear. And that ball will be deflected, but it will stay in control of the Spartans. Yeah, not the start the Spartans were looking for tonight. I'm sure they were looking to get up to a quick start, take an early lead, but it's quite the opposite. The Lions have taken a 5-2 lead with just under 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
You know, with this low-scoring game so far, I think that it really shows how Coach Brown's style of play really affects the game and how much of an effect it can have throughout the course of the entire game.
Right, and that was Blaine Hornsby with a 3, and that is a third missed 3 for the Spartans. So the Spartans are 0-3 from the perimeter tonight. And Owen Zachary controlling it at near the halfway line. Looks to drive in, passes out to number 10. The Spartans are playing good defense here. It's just they have to get something going on the offensive side of the field. And the 3 is no good, but it's rebounded by number 10. He puts up a wild shot, and that is rebounded by the Spartans. And Kevin Seeley looks to drive, and that's going to be a blocking foul, and that is on number 11, Nick Jarman, for his first foul, and that is the Lions' third foul. So 2 more fouls, and the Spartans are going to be shooting free throws due to that new IHSAA rule that they implemented, where they got rid of the 1-and-1, and they implemented your fouls reset every quarter, and it's 5 fouls you get every quarter, and then you just shoot free throws, for every foul after that.
That's a new rule. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep. And both those free throws were missed, but that ball is recovered by the Spartans.
Spartans definitely need to work on the rebound.
Blaine Hornsby is fouled by number 20, Owen Zachary, for his second of the game, so he might be coming out soon, and that is the Lions' 4th foul.
Number 20, Owen Zachary, is second. He's 4th.
So Blaine Hornsby will go to the line as he looks to close in the lead. His first free throw is up and good.
Free throws might be vital tonight with the way this game seems it's going to be headed. Maybe a low-scoring game tonight. We'll see how the Spartans do and if they can turn it on.
And I think that's number 2, Chase Wolf, is checking into the game now.
You know, I really think it's important for the Spartans to take advantage of this opportunity they've been given. We're seeing a lot of foul issues early in the game, and I think that that's going to play a role further down the line. They just need to capitalize and ensure that they get the free points that
Right.
they deserve.
And number 30 at the top of the free throw line. Number 2 looks like he's going to take the 3, passes it up. Number 11 driving into the lane.
Good
And
recovery
he kicks it
there.
out. Number 2 takes the 3, and that is no good. And that is rebounded by Blaine Hornsby as Kevin Seeley looks to push up the court. And he's going to drive. And that ball is just stripped from him. But it's off of Kevin Seeley, and so the Lions will take back control of the ball. Lions are inbounding the ball now, and number 40 looking to go across the halfway line, has to kick it back out. Spartans are playing a very heavy press here right now, and that ball is picked off by number 14, Hunter Allen. He goes up for the layup, and that is good for Hunter Allen's first points of the game.
Yeah, that was a nice steal there by him. Good play, good defensive play.
And that was kicked across the halfway line, so it won't be an over and back. Number 20, no, excuse me. Gonna be a foul called on number 12, Xander McHenry. That's his first foul of the game. The Spartans' first foul as a team.
His first, team's first.
Spartans looking a little bit better in the past few minutes. Their defense has looked very solid to start this first quarter. What kind of defense are we seeing right now, Elijah?
The defense looks really good. They're definitely giving Rushville a struggle. It seems Rushville is trying to slow it down, the offensive, and our defense is just ready to handle whatever they're trying to throw at them right now.
Right, and it's just been a very tight defense, forcing Rushville to make a lot of errors.
And they've done that without committing a lot of fouls. They only have 1 team foul so far.
Yes,
and it just happened in the quarter's, almost over.
Right, which is very good.
Which is very, yeah.
Because you don't want to see any of the Spartans getting in foul trouble, especially
this early in the game.
Right, especially Blaine Hornsby, who's come out of the game now. But the Spartans have, in a way, struggled a little bit whenever he's come out of the game, just because he's so versatile with everything he can do. He's a big, but he can also handle the ball. So it's a problem for the Spartans when he comes out of the game. Well, it looks like the Lions are going to be trying to take the last shot here, as they're just running a play right now, trying to get an open shot. But the Spartans are playing very good defense, and that's going to be a foul on Mitchell Steele. That's the Spartans' second foul of the game.
You can expect them to hold the ball when the quarters come down to line. We saw that with Coach Brown all these years before, so with him being their coach, I'm not surprised by that.
Right.
In the lineup for the Spartans, number 22, Brady Cloyd.
And number 22, Brady Cloyd, has entered the game for number 20, Mitchell Steele. And that ball is deflected, but it'll stay with the Lions. And number 2 at the halfway line with about 5 seconds left. And that shot is up, and it's no good. And Kevin Seeley takes the last shot, and it's almost good, but it hits right off the backboard. So the Spartans will go into the second quarter with only a 1-point lead over the Lions, 6-5. So, Brent, Elijah, what did we see out of that first quarter?
Obviously, a very low-scoring quarter, only 11 points in that quarter. Seemed pretty slow, even from the Spartans. We expect a run-and-gun type of style, but it seemed like they were slowed it down, trying to run some plays even a little bit, maybe try to find their rhythm. Rushville Lions, they're obviously running plays, and we know Coach Brown's style is a little slower than most people's, and just play good defense and stay. So, yeah, it's a low-scoring game. Maybe the Spartans could turn it on in the second quarter, but we'll see how this goes.
Right, and I expected, with Coach Brown being the new head coach of the Rushville Lions, I expected for this to be a little bit of a slower game. Coach Brown, very slow defensive play style, very old school. So I expected this to happen, but I mean, the Rushville Lions are executing their defense very well, and so are the Spartans. So far, this has been a very defensive game so far, and honestly, I'm not very surprised by it. And I think, yeah, the Spartans will have the ball to inbound in the second quarter. But just to recap the scoring for the first quarter, Blaine Hornsby had 4 for the Spartans, and Hunter Allen had 2. And for the Lions, Clayton Chase had a 3, and Quentin Kane had a 2-pointer. So very, like we said, very low scoring game so far.
You must move that vehicle immediately.
And Jaden Peterson will or Brady Coyd will inbound the ball to Jaden Peterson. But good to see Jaden back in the game. He had a scary fall earlier, so good to see him back in the game.
Yeah, he seems to be good and healthy, so that's good to see that.
Right. And Hunter Allen kicks it back out to number 5, Jaden Peterson. And number 22, Brady Coyd at the top of the key, hands it off to Jaden Peterson. Spartans, like we said, playing slower here, which is, I guarantee, a direct result of Coach Brown's style of play, which it looks like they're running a man-to-man right now. Very well and organized defense.
I'd like to see a drive to the basket here, maybe.
And that's a 3 by Hunter Allen.
4-3 works too.
And that is his first 3 of the game. Spartans' first 3 of the game. Spartans are now 1 for 4 from the 3-point line, I believe. And that raised the score from 9-5 for the Spartans.
With that play right there, I think it shows that the Spartans are being patient and they're trying to make good shots and find a good opportunity to really score and not make stupid decisions.
Right. And that was a travel on the Rushville Lions. The Spartans will take back over. That is the 4th turnover for the Rushville Lions, so Rushville needs to clean it up a little bit here. And Jaden Peterson will take the ball up the court. And Blaine Hornsby looking for an opening in the Rushville defense. Hunter Allen looking to drive. Passes it out to number 24, Kevin Seeley. His 3 is up, and it's no good. And Rushville gets the rebound, and they are going to take the ball up the court.
Yeah, you'd like to see Kevin Seeley make that shot, maybe get a rhythm going, because he's very vital to this offense and this team, so we'd like to see him get going here soon.
Right, and he didn't start tonight, so you just get back into his rhythm, and he's one of the most talented players on the Spartan roster, and that's going to be a foul on the Spartans. That will be on number 23, Blaine Hornsby. Like we said, we don't need Blaine getting in foul trouble, but that's only his first. And that will be the Spartans' first foul of the second quarter, excuse me. The first free throw is up and no good from number 11, Nick Jarman. And Xander McHenry, number 12, will check back into the game for Hunter Allen. Xander McHenry, one of our top 3-point shooters on this team. You'd like to see him get going. He's shooting 50% from the 3-point line this year, 5 of 10. So you'd like to see him get a hot hand.
That's a very high percentage from the 3. That's very good. So yeah, maybe we'll make some plays, try to get him some open shots here soon.
Right. And Blaine Hornsby on the baseline looking to drive. The ball gets stripped from him. And that's going to be a turnover on the Spartans. That's their 3rd of the game. Spartans need to clean it up a little bit. And number 30 with the 3 ball, no good. That's an air ball. And number 24, Kevin Seeley, bringing the ball up the court. Ooh, nice move, and that is an and 1 for Kevin Seeley. That was beautiful from him. Yeah. What a move.
That was a sweet drive to the basket. Way to stay strong and stay focused and make that finish too, and the foul. That was a great play there by Kevin Seeley.
Beautiful Euro step. I mean, you don't get much of a better layup than that.
That was gorgeous right there.
That was beautiful. You'd like to see a lot more of that from him.
Yeah, maybe they'll get his rhythm going after he makes a play like that. That was a great play.
Right, I mean, your confidence has to be boosted after that. That was beautiful.
I think it's plays like that that show why right now he is the leading scorer for the Spartans with 12.5 points a game. It's early in the season. We just hope that he can keep that up throughout the year.
Right, and number 52, Zane Bentley has come into the game.
AKA Doug.
Very renowned around Connorsville. Everybody loves Zane Bentley. So the fan went a little crazy to see Zane Bentley check into the game.
Yeah, he's a great positive attitude, and that goes around with his teammates too. So
the 3 ball is no good from number 11, That's Nick Jarman. So after that first three ball from the Lions, they have not converted a single one.
They're not taking that clean of shots either. Maybe they could try to get to the basket more or something, but the Spartans playing really good defense. But yeah, Lions kind of just throwing some shots up here.
Right, and number 24, Kevin Seeley with the three, and that's no good, but there's going to be a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on, I believe, number 10, no, number 50. That's number 50, Danny Korn, his second of the game. That was a foul on Zane Bentley, so already making an impact coming into this game.
Zane, is an absolute workhorse too. So
he
you might
is.
see him get some rebounds and other stuff.
Right, his work ethic is it's amazing, and that will be a timeout taken by Coach Kerry Brown and the Rushville Lions. Looking to talk things over. Haven't scored many points, and they haven't scored a field goal in, I want to say, 5 or 6 minutes. So when Rushville got off to a quick start, it slowed down a little bit. Spartans playing good defense, forcing some errors. But, it's good to see the Spartans playing some tough defense. Last game, what did we see last game from Spartans defensively?
From the Spartans, defensively in the past couple games, you've just seen them give up a lot of open shots, giving the other team a lot of opportunities. Against Delta, they were draining threes. It was just a lot of men left open, and I think they're doing a better job of covering that tonight and not allowing easy shots.
Right, and the Spartans have given up some open perimeter threes tonight, and Rushville just hasn't taken advantage of it. So it's been a little bit better from what we saw last game against Delta, but it's still there's still room for improvement. The Spartans can still close that gap in between them and the perimeter, because if you go against a team and you're giving up open threes and they're knocking them down like Delta was last game, it's not going to be good for you, and you'll most likely come out of the game with a loss. And unfortunately, that did happen for the Spartans. But Spartans, that was a very tough Delta team. I believe they made it to semi-state last year, so just a tough game for the Spartans. But they are looking to bounce back tonight as they have Rushville's lead doubled, 12-6. And that ball is turned over, trying to feed it into the paint for Zane Bentley, but that ball, just a little bit of a weak pass. But that's the fourth turnover for the Spartans so far.
Yeah, it was a very contested pass there. Maybe could have held on to it, but
right.
See if the Spartans defense here keep the Rushville Lions from scoring a field goal this entire quarter.
And Spartans are almost tripled up on number 10. It's the kind of defense they're running. They're running a zone defense right now, and that's going to be the shot was good, but it was a charge on the Rushville Lions, so that foul will not count, or that bucket will not count, and that was on number 11, Nick Jarman, his second of the game. So the Rushville Lions have 3 players, 3 starters actually, in with 2 fouls already, and Coach Brown does not like that call as he's discussing it with the ref.
Yeah, Coach Brown thinks that maybe some of those calls should have went for their team's way earlier, and didn't get those, so he doesn't seem too happy about that.
And that's going to be a foul on the Spartans. Number 52, offensive foul on number 52, Zane Bentley. Couldn't quite see it was off the ball foul, so that's Zane Bentley's first foul of the game. And kicking it back out to number 3, Quentin Korn, and that's a jump shot by number 30.
The Lions, they can't get a shot to fall right now, so
right.
They're looking to turn that around here soon.
Right. That's a 3 ball by Jaden Peterson, number 5, and that 3 ball is good. So the 3's looking a little bit more positive for the Spartans right now. Those shots are starting to fall. So the Rushville Lions have now fallen 15-6. That's going to be foul on Xander McHenry, going for the block, but ultimately just came down too hard on number 14 or number 44, excuse me, Adrian Apodaca. And that's Xander's second foul of the game. So I believe Hunter Allen will be chucking in for him. His first free throw is no good. And yes, Hunter Allen will take out Xander McHenry. And the second free throw is up, and it is no good as well, so the Spartans will keep their lead at 9. Better second quarter so far from the Spartans.
Yes, they look a lot more comfortable this quarter.
And as we say that, the Spartans turn it over. And that ball was just passed into the legs of Blaine Hornsby. And Zane Bentley goes up for the foul, and he is hurting right now. And that 3 ball is no good. Rebounded by Kevin Seeley. And Zane Bentley is on the ground. That was a very tough fall from him. Just looks like it. I don't think he was expecting it. He went up awkwardly, and we hope that he's okay.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he had his footing when he went up for the shot. When he came down, might have landed wrong. I know he's had ankle issues before in previous past, so we'd like to see him get up and hopefully that he's okay.
Right, and he does have an ankle brace on right now, so he's up, just limping a little bit. I think he will be okay, but we'll see if he comes back in later in the game. So I think the Spartans will inbound that ball because they retained possession of the ball after that missed shot. Yes, the Spartans will inbound the ball. And it's inbounded into the backcourt for Jaden Peterson. And Blaine Hornsby on the perimeter, kicks it out to number 24, Kevin Seeley. Brady with the pump fake, and he passes it up back to Kevin Seeley. Jaden Peterson going to take a deep 3. That 3 is no good, and that's rebounded by number 5.
So the Spartans obviously want to stick with the 3 and try to get it to fall, which they've had some success this half, so I can see why they're wanting to do that.
And that's going to be a 3 ball, and that's no good. So that ball will be deflected, and it will stay with the Rushville Lions. So good rebound from number 44, Adrian Apodaca. And taking a while to inbound the ball here. Ultimately got it in. Rushville Lions looking to slow it down here, run a play, try to get an open shot. And that ball is into the paint, and it's going to be blocked by Blaine Hornsby. And once again, Rushville will inbound the ball. And coming up at halftime is the Flower Shop at the top of third halftime show. So we'll have that coming your way. And good play by Jaden Peterson to keep the ball in play there. And Jaden Peterson looking to slow it down a little bit. It's been interesting. The Spartans are almost playing at they're playing with what Rushville wants. Rushville wants to slow down the game, but the Spartans don't look uncomfortable doing that.
Yeah, I think it's nice to see them not give in to the slower style and for them to adjust to the play of the game. And I think they've done a great job this quarter. They have held Rushville to 1 point. They have not gotten a field goal up yet, and we hope to keep it that way.
Right, and part of it is just Rushville's shots are not falling, and another part of it is the Spartans are playing good defense.
Yeah.
They're forcing turnovers. They're blocking shots. They're just forcing a lot of problems for the Lions right now.
They're not giving them any open shots like they gave against Delta, which is a big adjustment for this game that Spartans needed to do. So Rushville's taking a lot of contested shots, and Spartans playing good defense. Looks like they're going to try to take the last shot here of this quarter, and we'll see if they can knock it down.
Yep. And we have just under 15 seconds remaining. Kevin Seeley looks to drive, kicks it out to Hunter Allen. He takes a 3. That 3 ball is good. And that is his second 3 of the game. And that is going to be a foul.
On Rushville.
Oh, on Rushville. So 0.8 seconds left. I don't even know if the Spartans will.
You just got to check this one.
Right.
Number 44, Adrian Apodaca.
Yes, that's a foul on number 44, Adrian Apodaca, and that's his first foul, and that's Rushville's 4th team foul. And that will bring us into the halftime as the Spartans take an 18-6 lead over the Rushville Lions. So Rushville got out to a quick start, took a 2-5 lead over the Spartans, but ever since those Lions scored those first 5 points, what have we seen from the Spartans?
We've seen the Spartans, I think, look a lot more comfortable. They started making some of their own shots. They stopped the Lions from scoring. They're taking a bunch of contested shots. Maybe try to get more plays involved to try to like free some space up for the Lions to take better shots. But Spartans looked way better that second quarter. Obviously, they didn't let the Lions score a field goal, which is definitely an accomplishment. And so we'll see if they can continue their success after the second half, or after the halftime.
Right. It was a very successful second quarter from the Spartans. They just shut every aspect of play down for the Lions. The Lions, they didn't convert a single field goal in that second quarter. So I think they only converted 1 free throw. I think they had 4 free throws and only converted 1. So Rushville Lions just needing to clean up their shots. They need to get in their rhythm, start knocking down some shots. Take advantage of the fouls the Spartans are giving. They're not giving much. They're actually playing very disciplined in this game, which is good to see. But if you're a Rushville Lion, you want to see the Lion taking advantage of those easy free throw points because ultimately, when you're playing against a Connersville team that seems to be always solid, you just have to take advantage of those free points.
Yeah, free throws are crucial for any team. Obviously, you always want your free throw percentage to be very high. Free throws can win games because, I mean, those are like free opportunities given sometimes to score extra points on an and one or something. And when you don't make your shot, you want to make those free throws because that's just points you're losing right there. So.
And Brent, can we get a recap on the scoring for that half?
Yes. For the first half of play, Hunter Allen leads the Spartans with 8 points. Jaden Peterson with 3 points, Blaine Hornsby with 4 points, Kevin Seeley with 3 points, and for the Rushville Lions, leading them in scoring, number 10, Clayton Chase with 3 points, number 11, Nick Jarman with 1 point, and number 3, Quentin Kane with 2 points.
Yeah, and both teams, Lions in a little bit more foul trouble. Spartans are doing well, staying out of foul trouble. Xander McHenry has 2 fouls, but 2 fouls going into halftime is not terrible. Lions are in a little bit more foul trouble. They have 3 starters who have 2 fouls. Nick Jarman with 2, Danny Corn with 2, and Owen Zachary with 2, and then Adrian Apodaca with 1. So Rushville Lions just need to clean it up a little bit. The turnovers have been a bit of a problem for them so far in this game. I have counted 5 turnovers for them so far in this game. So Rushville just needs to clean it up a little bit. Spartans have 4 turnovers, so Spartans are not far behind them. So both teams can look to clean the ball up a little bit and just take better care of it and control the game better.
And I think the main reason for Rushville's turnovers is the pressure that the Spartans have been applying throughout this first half and how they've been able to hold the ball and just prevent them from scoring hardly any points at all.
Right, and it's that notorious zone defense that Coach Mack likes to play. We've seen it in previous schools that he's coached at. He likes that zone defense, and he has almost perfected it in a sense. Spartans are playing very good zone defense right now, shifting very well, talking on defense, and that's what you like to see from the Spartans to start out this game. But low-scoring game so far. Spartans lead 18-6, so both teams need to knock down some more shots.
It just seems like the Lions don't really have an answer for what the Spartans are showing them on defense. It doesn't seem like they can get to the basket that well, which is credit to the Spartans. Lions taking some perimeter shots. I think some that are unnecessary because you see a lot of the misses. Maybe try to get to the basket more. But you see the Spartans play a gritty, tough defense tonight. So, and after the first quarter, it seemed like they turned the ball over less than they were in the first quarter, and just look a lot more comfortable in that second quarter. So hopefully they can carry that confidence over into the second half.
Right, and Rushville just after that first three of the game, the threes just were not falling for them. I think they're around 1 for 8, or not 1 for 8, like 1 for 6 now, I believe. And they're just the three balls are not falling for them. I expect Coach Brown to try to get them to look in the paint a little bit more. Rushville Lions, ultimately, they don't outsize the Spartans too much. We've seen the first two games for the Spartans, Union County and Delta outsize the Lions by a sizable margin. So Spartans really aren't having to worry about like getting dominated in the paint. Like if they get a one-on-one in the paint, like say a mismatch, say Xander McHenry was going against a taller player, and that just wouldn't be good because it would be an easy point for the opposing team. So it's good to see the Spartans just not having to worry about that tonight, and I think they're playing good defense on the perimeter and in the paint. But that's all for the halftime show, and we'll be right back after, to start the beginning of the third quarter. And we are back here at the Spartan Bowl as the Connersville Spartans are taking on the Rushville Lions. Going into the third quarter, the Spartans have the lead 18-6. And the Spartans looking to extend their lead, get a little bit of a bigger win, maybe a bit of a confidence booster as their next opponent tomorrow is Shelbyville. That's going to be a tough game. Shelbyville blew out Rushville 51-19. So Spartans looking to raise their lead a little bit. So Spartans are playing very good defense so far to start this game.
Go ahead, Brent.
Throughout the second half, I think that we're going to see that same defensive mindset and the same intelligence on the court and just being smart with the basketball and not taking any stupid shots or turning over the ball a lot and just being smart overall.
And that field goal was put up by the Rushville Lions, but it was no good. And Blaine Hornsby shows in the middle. He gets fouled, and that's going to be, I believe, number 11. Yes, number 11. That is Nick Jarman, his third foul of the game.
His third team foul, number 1.
So that's the first team foul on the Rushville Lions to start this second half. First free throw is up by Blaine Hornsby. That is good. And Kevin Seeley will look to check in to the game for number 14, Hunter Allen, who is the leading scorer for the Spartans right now. You know, he plays JV, but he is balling out so far with this game.
Yeah, he's been playing very well, stepping up tonight, so that's good to see that the Spartan has some depth on their team.
Right. And that was the question coming into this year was, were the Spartans going to have any depth? But Hunter Allen is proving that completely wrong.
And I think that it's important to see Kevin Seeley stepping up this year, considering that's his first year on the team as a senior. And I think a lot of people didn't know exactly what to expect, but I think he's proving himself out there throughout these first few games, and I think he's going to continue to do that.
That three ball was no good by number 20, Owen Zachary. And Coach Mack telling the Spartans to push the tempo, go fast, speed the Lions up, because Coach Brown's play style is very slow, so if the Spartans can speed the Rushville Lions up, that would be a problem for the Lions.
I actually think the Lions probably need to speed it up, being down 14 points in that third quarter. So maybe Coach Brown will actually try to change his style, although that will give the Spartans more opportunity to score, but they're going to have to change something here because it's obviously not working.
Right, and the Rushville Lions and Kerry Brown take a 30-second timeout just to talk things over. Rushville needing to get some better open looks. The shots just are not falling for them. I think Coach Brown's a little frustrated with the performance so far for the Lions. But Spartans have extended their lead by 14 to raise the score to 20-6. So not even a minute 30 into this quarter, Coach Brown already wants to talk things over. And I believe the Lions are going to inbound the ball. The Spartans will be inbounding the ball. That ball's inbounded to Kevin Seeley. He puts up a field goal. That is good.
It's a nice pass there. Nice bucket.
And that's his 5th point of the game. And that'll be was that a kick ball?
Yes, it was a kick on Kevin Seeley. He kicked I think it was him, right? Or was it Jaden Peterson?
Yeah.
So the Lions will retain possession of the ball. Ball's inbounded to number 20, Owen Zachary. Owen Zachary pump fakes, tosses it off, kicks out into number 50, Danny Korn. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Jaden Peterson. And that ball is passed over to Kevin Seeley. Back to Jaden Peterson. Xander McHenry looking for the shot in the corner. He's going to take it, and that is no good. And number 11 at the top. He kicks it in to Danny Korn. Ball passed over to number 11. And that's going to be a and one for number 10, Clayton Chase.
And the Lions have their first field goal since the first quarter.
And yes, you're correct. That is their first field goal since the first quarter, and that's what the Lions needed. They needed a bucket like that. They have not scored in a while, so I think Coach Brown will be looking for a little bit more of that.
A lot better ball movement that time to get the open bucket, so that was nice to see from Rushville.
That's Clayton Chase's, I believe, fifth point of the game. And that free throw is up and good. He brings the score back, 22-9. And Mitchell Steele is checking in for number 23, Blaine Hornsby. And Brady Quaid will inbound the ball for the Spartans as the Lions are looking to press. That ball is inbounded to number 12, Xander McHenry. Ball's kicked out to Kevin Seeley as he's going to look for the Spartans to run a play. Xander McHenry driving into the lane, kicks it out to Jaden Peterson. That three ball is no good, rebounded by Xander McHenry. And that's a good backdoor pass by Xander McHenry, or backdoor pass, by Kevin Seeley.
That was a sweet pass. Yeah. That's vision court right there. That was a great pass.
So that's what we talked about in previous games. Kevin Seeley, his court vision it's beautiful. He can. It's like he has eyes in the back of his head. He just made that beautiful backdoor pass, and
you can tell Kevin really understands the game and how it works because that was a good, nice play there.
Right, and that's Xander McHenry's first points of the game. And after this timeout, he is going to look to make that third point for him to extend the lead to 25-9. But Coach Brown wants to talk it over again. Still not happy with what he's seeing. The Spartans are just, the Lions got a bucket and the Spartans came right back down and got another one. So the Spartans just aren't letting the Lions breathe at all.
Kevin Seeley's made some great plays tonight. I'm very impressed with what he's done. That's been great to watch. And Spartans, that was a good way to respond right there. Rushville will see what they can do coming out of this timeout and maybe make some more adjustments. So we'll see what they do. But
right, like you said, Kevin Seeley making some beautiful plays for the Spartans. We saw that beautiful and one earlier, and then we just saw that great backdoor pass to Xander McHenry, which ultimately got the and one. That fired up Xander a little bit. Just kind of what the Spartans need, just a little bit of fire. And they've raised the score by 6 already. Not even 3 minutes into this third quarter.
And I think, ever since the beginning of the second quarter, you've really seen the Spartans find their rhythm and find their groove, especially here with only 2.5 minutes gone in the third. They've already scored the amount of points they had in the first quarter, and it's seemingly effortless, and they're just controlling the ball really well and staying strong defensively.
Right, and that first shot is up, or that first free, or that the only free throw is up. And it's good, raising the score to 25-9. Spartans doing a little bit of a press here. Spartans got to be careful. And Brady Coyd playing good defense, not giving up an open free throw. And that layup is no good. It's going to be a foul on the Spartans. Not sure what happened there. It looked like number 10 just fell, but
that's what I was seeing
maybe
too.
maybe there was a little bump in his back. I'm not sure.
Rushville, 24, Kevin Seeley.
That was on Kevin Seeley. I didn't even see him near the ball.
I don't think he was. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that call is all about.
Well, he sees there and he makes a steal there. So,
that ball's turned over. Then it's turned back over to the Spartans, and Kevin Seeley looking to take a charge there, and they did not get it. And that ball was looked to splitting, or Mitchell Steele looked to split the defenders, but it went off one of the legs of the Lions player. So Spartans will inbound the ball. And number 10, Clayton Chase, the leading scorer for the Lions, is out of the game. Mitchell Steele at the top of the key. Xander McHenry taking a contested three. That's no good. And that's going to be a foul on Xander McHenry. He just was looking to make a play, but just went in to.
got tangled up, went kind of too low on the Rushville play there, but just trying to make a play on the ball. So
right, it was good to see him trying to make a play on the ball. And that is Xander McHenry's third foul of the game, so he's going to come out. Hunter Allen replacing him. Hunter Allen playing very well tonight, so you know, Xander and Hunter, it's not like you're losing anything when you put one in over the other. And Owen Zachary driving all the way, and that layup was no good. Very fast.
See, Rushville needs to score in those opportunities. They've had plenty of plays like that. They're just not making any of their shots.
The free throws just are not the free throws. The layups are just not falling for the Lions. Just unfortunate for them.
And neither are the open shots. The open shots they have been given, they haven't been able to capitalize on barely anything since really the first quarter.
Right, and the Lions have only scored one field goal in, I believe, the past 10, 15 minutes, somewhere in between there.
Yeah.
And that field goal was no good by Mitchell Steele. Ball is being moved around the top of the key by the Lions. Number 40 looking to drive. That ball's picked off by Brady Cloyd, and was picked back off. That looked like a foul, heard a slap. And that was a missed layup, but recovered by Kevin Seeley.
Yeah, nice play there by Kevin to be close to the basket and make another bucket. I'm very impressed by what Kevin's doing tonight.
Yes, he's playing very well. His 7th point of the game. And he only has, I believe, one foul on him.
Yeah, only one foul.
And that's going to be a foul on number 20, Mitchell Steele. That's Mitchell Steele's 2nd foul of the game. And Blaine Hornsby is looking to check back in after these free throws. First one is up and no good. And like we said, those free throws have got to start falling for the Lions.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier how crucial free throws are to win a game. And I don't even know what the Rushville Lions are on their free throws, but it's not a high percentage.
Yeah,
it's not good.
Not very high, but the second one is up. That one is good. So the score will be raised, or the score will be raised to 27-10, cutting the lead down to 17. Kevin Seeley passes out to Jaden Peterson. Jaden Peterson looks to drive, and that bucket is good. I see he took a hard fall to the floor, and a Rushville player too, but no foul on the play. For 20, Owen Zachary. He's very, very quick. I've noticed that.
Yeah, I think we've seen through this game him being the only freshman on the varsity lineup, I believe, really trying to show what he's got, and I think he's proved that he can be a very...
That's an open three look for...
I believe that he can be a very versatile player on the court, and everyone has a role, and I think he's playing his tonight.
Very good. That's a great pass by Jaden Peterson. That's Hunter Allen's 9th point of the game, I believe, or 10th point of the game. So he is leading the Spartans in scoring still in the second half. Danny Corn pump fake, or excuse me, not Danny Corn. Owen Zachary pump fakes. Owen Zachary picking it out to number 3. Rushville Lions not looking like they're in any hurry to score. And Zane Bentley is coming back into the game. Good to see him healthy, no injury with him. That looked like a scary fall earlier, so great to see him coming back in. I'm sure the fans will love it. And Coach Mack from the Spartans is going to take a timeout, I think, just to slow things down, talk things over, and make sure the Spartans can hold on to this lead.
A substantial lead now, 21 points, so Spartans are playing pretty good.
Yes, very good defense from the Spartans. They have 4 fouls this quarter, so 1 more foul, and the Lions will be shooting free throws. So Spartans just need to keep those fouls under control. But this has been a very good third quarter for the Spartans, and I think it's going to keep improving as the game goes on.
And you know, the Spartans tonight have done a very good job about keeping players out of foul trouble, especially their starters, with Xander McHenry being, I believe, the highest with 3 fouls.
Yep.
Going towards the end of the third quarter, I think it's very good to see.
And I believe the Spartans will be inbounding the ball, I think. I don't think which team knows. Okay, the Spartans are. I don't think either team knew who was inbounding the ball. And Jaden Peterson bringing it across the halfway line, tightly guarded by number 20, Owen Zachary. Kevin Silly looking inside, but passed up the opportunity. Kicks it over to Jaden Peterson. Kevin Seeley with the ball in the corner. Passes over to Jaden Peterson. Jaden Peterson looks to drive, kicks it out to Hunter Allen. Spartans just looking to reset a little bit here. Hunter Allen driving with a very nice Euro step. And his layup is good for his 12th point of the game. And that is just under, Spartans lead 33-10 with just under a minute remaining in this third quarter. And that was a beautiful pass and a beautiful play from the Lions. And that's Keegan Bowles' layup is good. But that's Coach Brown's style of play. He looks to play slow and get that open shot, and I'm sure Coach Brown is very pleased with that field goal.
Yeah, I'm sure he's happy about that. That was a nice play there from the Lions. I'm sure they've been looking for that for a while now. So,
right.
Spartans probably going to take the last shot here of the quarter, so we'll see what they do.
Yep, Kevin Seeley at the top of the key. Jaden Peterson brings it over to the halfway line, tightly guarded by Owen Zachary. And 5 seconds remaining. Kevin Seeley going to take a quick 3. That's no good. So at the end of the third quarter, Connersville leads 33-12. Spartans keeping up that very solid defense that has been the story of the game so far. Rushville holding the Spartans to 33 points, so it's not like the Lions haven't played good defense. We knew they were going to play good defense, but it's just the Lions' shots just have not been falling for them so far.
Spartans made some good plays tonight, so it's good to see that. And they've really worked around this defense. Coach Brown known for his defense, so I think the Spartans played pretty good around it and through it, and honestly get to the basket, make some nice layups, nice shots, taking some good opportunities. So.
Right, and we have to remember that Coach Brown was the head coach of the Spartans last year, so the boys for the Spartans, they know Coach Brown's play style, they know his kind of defense, and they know his offensive plays, assuming he hasn't switched it up at all going into Rushville. But Spartans have done very, very well defensively, only giving up 12 points all game, and they held a period of time where they didn't give up a field goal for 10 to 15 minutes. That's very difficult to do, especially in high school basketball when anything can happen. So very impressive from the Spartans. Now the Lions are taking the court going into the fourth quarter. I think the Spartans will inbound the ball. The ball is inbounded to Kevin Seeley, kicks it out to the logo for Jaden Peterson. That's a good run from Jaden Peterson. That's a free layup. That is his 7th point of the game.
And that was a beautiful read by Blaine Hornsby to see that cut and get him to the basket.
Right, we've seen a lot of those great cuts from the Spartans tonight. Especially with,
we're just now seeing Blaine for, it's been a minute since he's been in, if I'm correct, right?
yeah, it's been a little bit. I only have him counted as 1 foul, so.
Maybe Coach Mack just wanted to see a different lineup, maybe try to work.
And
But yeah, I just realized that. I didn't really remember seeing them a whole lot that 3rd quarter.
right, and Spartans, well, like I was saying, the Spartans, they struggled a little bit without him against Delta because he got into foul trouble early. But Spartans have been completely okay being able to run an offense and play defense without him. So it's good to see the Spartans' versatility with or without Blaine. That's a turnover.
And he makes a steal there. That's a nice play by
the Lions. And Xander McHenry in the corner with a 3. That 3 is no good. And number 3 brings the ball over to number 10, kicks it out to number 11. Rushville Lions passing the ball very fast. It's almost hard to keep up on. And they're going to say that ball was deflected by Xander McHenry, so the Rushville will keep possession of that ball.
Rushville, number 30, Clayton Chase in the lineup.
Number 30, Clayton Chase, checks in for number 10, Nick Jarman. Number 11 passes up a 3. He drives, kicks it out, and Lions passing up some open 3s. And number 11 takes a 3. That 3 is no good. Rebounded by Blaine Hornsby. And Jaden Peterson bringing it across the halfway line. Blaine Hornsby at the top of the 3. Jaden Peterson playing very calm and collected this game. It's good to see from him.
I think especially in the first game against Union County, we saw a lot of nerves from the Spartans. And I think it took them a while to really find themselves and get in their rhythm. But once they do, they play very well against opposing teams, and they're really showing it tonight.
Right, and that was a great dish from Kevin Seeley, but that's going to be an offensive foul. And the Spartan crowd does not like that call. And that's a foul on number 23. That's Blaine Hornsby. That's his 2nd. So Blaine Hornsby not in any foul trouble, especially as the time is winding down in this game. As we're just under 2 minutes 2 minutes in. Just under 2 minutes into this 4th quarter. Number 30 looking for an open shot. He takes it, and that's a shot Coach Brown's been looking for all game.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate for the Lions to just now be able to knock those shots down when they're behind by 21 points. So.
And the Spartans starting to play a little bit more sloppy here. And that's going to be Coach Brown's going to take a full timeout as he wants to talk things over, try to pull his team back into this game a little bit. The game's slipping away from them as we have just over 5 minutes remaining in this game, and they are trailing by 21, I believe. So Lions have a pretty big hole to dig themselves out of. Spartans looking very, very good so far this game. It's been a little sloppy the past few minutes, wouldn't you say, Elijah?
Yeah, I'd say it's a little sloppy there, but I think that has to do with the big lead and the time winding down. Sometimes you get a little careless when you do that. But
take your foot off the pedal a little bit.
But I'm sure this timeout, Coach Mack will get that figured out there with his team, and we'll see him clean it up here. But Not much time left, a lot of points to come back. I see this going the Spartans' way. I think that's kind of clear at this point. So we'll see how they finish this game. You know Coach Brown, he likes keeping games close.
Right.
You know, he doesn't like getting beat by much.
He really never really gets, in a sense, blown out. He always keeps the games close no matter what. No matter what kind of team he has and the team he's playing against, he always like keeps the games close, and it's just kind of his play style. But the Spartans have done a very good job of just suppressing their offense all night tonight. And the Lions kick it out. Number 11 drives in. Number 30 is going to take an open three, and that three is no good. Rebounded by number 22, Brady Cloyd. The threes just have not been falling for the Lions at all tonight, other than that first one. Kicks it out to number 22, Brady Cloyd. And number 24, Kevin Seeley kicks it out to Xander McHenry. He drives, kicks it back out, and that's going to be another offensive foul.
I'm not sure if number 11's feet were set there, if he was trying to ride him to the baseline. And if he was trying to deliver the ball there.
But that's Xander McHenry's fourth foul. Number 3 bringing it across the halfway line.
We see the cheer blocks getting into it with each other there. A little.
Right, and that always happens. You know, when the Lions are,
yeah,
they're saying, let's play football.
Usually happens with a losing team is they try to come up with another.
And that drive is good by number 3. Lions are picking it back up like we saw in the first quarter, but, you know, Spartans just need to keep playing their defense and keep doing what they've been doing all game. That's going to be a foul on number 3, Quentin Kane.
Quentin Kane is second. In the lineup for Connersville.
And I
32,
believe
Griff Wilson. 34,
Spartans here. Xander McHenry is going to inbound the ball, and Griffin Wilson and Judd Garrett are have checked into the game. So 2 players we saw in the JV game today checking in for the Spartans. Blaine Hornsby driving to the basket, and that's going to be an and one. Blaine Hornsby playing very well today.
Blaine got up there for a minute. I thought he might try to dunk it. Yeah, I would like to see that. So hopefully we'll see that here soon. But yeah, that was a nice play there. Nice drive by him to get the foul. Hope we make the free throw.
Yeah, it looked like he was going up like really strong. And
yeah, he's done it a couple times tonight. A lot more physical than we've seen him previously. But I like this out of Blaine. Hopefully we see more of it.
And that free throw is good. Extending the lead to 38-16. So Spartans have over doubled the Lions' lead. It'd be nice if the Spartans could keep the Lions below 20 points.
Yeah, that'd be an accomplishment for sure.
That is going to be, that's a 3 taken by number 12. That's no good. Rebounded by number 34, Judd Garrett. And it's taken up the court by Blaine Hornsby. That's going to be an offensive foul. Referee just saying Judd Garrett didn't get his feet set. So that will be, I believe, Judd's first foul of the game.
Foul at 34. Judd Garrett is first, fourth.
And Blaine Hornsby comes out, and Mitchell Steele comes in replacement of him.
Yeah, we see a lot younger lineup right now, especially with the substantial lead.
And Xander McHenry playing tight defense.
And you know he's got to be careful here with these last few minutes, having 4 fouls this game.
Right.
And I'm sure he doesn't want to sit out, so I think we're going to see him be a little more cautious here.
Number 11 driving into the lane, takes a shot, and that's off the backboard and no good.
That was a wild shot.
That shot was blocked, I believe, by Brady Cloyd.
Lions just throwing some stuff up right now, as you expect, late time. So,
kicks it into the paint for Judd Garrett, and he's going to kick it back out to Xander McHenry. He's going to take the 3, That three's no good.
I don't believe he's made a three tonight, has he?
No,
I believe he's 0 for 4 tonight on 3.
Yeah,
His percentage, man, he had a good percentage. That's all right, though.
Yeah, so,
Way to stay aggressive.
yep. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm sure he'll work on that, and he'll get back into rhythm.
His second, team's fifth.
And Rushville's going to go to the line because the Spartans have 5 fouls this quarter. So number 5, Isaac Shell, is going to go to the line for the Lions. First free throw is up, and that's no good.
Connersville, number 30, John Davidson. Right up.
And Trot Davidson checks into the game for Xander McHenry. Spartans is going with a very big line, or the biggest lineup they have other than Blaine Hornsby here. And that free throw is no good. And that ball is kicked over to number 22. Brady Coyd, he drives in. Kicked over to Mitchell Steele. Back over to Brady Coyd. Spartans not getting any open looks. And Griffin Wilson's going to take the three. That three is no good, but it's rebounded by Judd Garrett. And Mitchell Steele pump fakes. Brady Coyd going to take the three. That three is good. And the Spartans raise the lead 41-16, and that ultimately is just the icing, the cherry on top for the Spartans.
Icing on the cake, as you were going to say, right? Yeah. No, that was a nice shot there by Brady. This game's over, so.
Yeah. And Mitchell Steele strips the ball. He's going to go up for a layup, and that is no good. Just awkward. Number 40 bringing it across the halfway line. Looking to drive in, and he's going to not going to get the bucket, and that's going to be a jump ball. So
that's a nice drive.
Right, it was a great drive. And I believe number 40.
They have not executed on. I mean, they've lost a lot of points out there, a lot of close baskets they could have had, threes. They have not executed on many layups at all.
And that was number 40. Number 40, Malachi Knight. He is a freshman, so there's there's 3 freshmen out there right now. And that's going to be Judd Garrett's 3rd foul, and he doesn't like that call. And the Spartan cheer block chanting, "I believe that we will win," as this game is pretty much a secure W, getting the Spartans back in the win column. Number 3, Quentin Kane's going to go to the line for the Lions for some free throws. Looking to just close this score in a little bit. That free throw is no good. And just the Lions free throws just not on at all tonight. Coach Brown has got to be very frustrated with that.
He's probably frustrated more than just the free throws, layups. They have not clicked on. I mean, the first quarter where they started, it looked good, but after that, it kind of just went downhill. But they're full court press right now, trying to cause a turnover, and Spartans did a good job keeping the ball alive there.
Brady Coy with a little spin move, trying to get it across the timeline. Owen Zachary playing very tight and good defense. Griffin Wilson at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Mitchell Steele, pump fakes. And that's going to be a foul on number 40, the freshman Malachi Knight. We saw him in the JV game before we went on broadcast. That's the team's 3rd, so the Spartans will not go to the line. Brady Coy kicks it over to number 20, Mitchell Steele. And I think the Spartans are just going to wait this one out. And Brady Coyd at the logo, kicks it over to Mitchell Steele. And the Spartans are, I believe, just going to try and wait this one out as long as Rushville allows them. Rushville's still not giving up. And the Spartan cheer block giving their final words to the Rushville cheer block. They've been going back and forth all game. And
Spartans will do it.
The Spartans will come out with a win tonight, 41-17 over the Rushville Lions. Very, very impressive defensive game from the Spartans. 41-17, you know, giving up only 17 points. I believe they gave up 17 points in one quarter against Delta last game, so very strong defensively from the Spartans tonight. Do you have any final thoughts on the game?
Waited for the Spartans to come back in rhythm. I saw some nice plays from Kevin Seeley, really blessed. Blaine Hornsby getting really aggressive. The team, the depth is starting to show. There's more depth, it looks like. And the Spartans is really starting to bring it together, and got a big game tomorrow night against Shelbyville, so hopefully they can be clicking on all cylinders for that, because that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah,
Right.
I think tonight we saw positive things all around, from defensive pressure and ball movement and just hustle plays, and I think it was really good to see, and a confidence booster for the Spartans to get back in the win column.
And can we get a scoring recap, Brent?
Yes, the leading scorer for the Spartans tonight is Hunter Allen with 12 points. Following him was Blaine Hornsby with 9 points. Jaden Peterson with 7. Kevin Seeley with 7. Xander McHenry with 3. Brady Cloyd with 3. And your leading scorer for the Rushville Lions, number 11, Nick Jarman. Number 10, Clayton Chase with 8 points, followed by Nick Jarman with 4 points. Number 3, Quentin Kane with 5 points.
Yeah, so the Lions, only 3 players scored tonight, so they're going to look to try to spread those points out a little bit more evenly. But that's all we have for you tonight. The Spartans are next in action tomorrow night, same time, home at Shelbyville, and we will see you tomorrow night. Good night.